Hi and welcome to another powerful and practical Power BI training video. In this video, I will share what is basket analysis, what are its key applications, and how to perform basket analysis using Power BI. In this video, you will learn what is basket analysis and learn the key business benefits and use cases of basket analysis. Then we will learn the three key concepts of support, confidence, and lift. And then we will learn to format data for performing basket analysis, then learn to confidently write the DAX formulas to calculate support, confidence, and lift, and finally learn how to visualize and present your analysis. This is a hands-on follow-along Power BI tutorial, and to make the most of it, I will suggest that you download the exercise file. The link is provided in the description and the first pinned comment, and follow along with this tutorial. Not only you will learn, but you will also be able to have your own portfolio project ready for sharing if you are somebody who's looking for a job as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi, my name is Gurpreet and my mission is to train and empower people like you with life-changing data skills. So let's now begin and understand what is basket analysis. So basket analysis is an analytical technique and it is used by retailers to uncover the association between items. What that means is that this analysis helps to uncover the products that are commonly bought together by consumers. So for example, in the context of a grocery store, this analysis or this basket analysis might reveal that whipped cream and berries are frequently bought together. Basket analysis is sometimes also referred to as market basket analysis, but in this video, I will use the term basket analysis. Next, let us now look at some of the applications of basket analysis. Basket analysis is a very powerful tool and it has many benefits and use cases, such as a physical retail store can adjust the store layout by placing the frequently bought together items close to each other. An online retailer can recommend the products bought together by suggesting the second product when the consumer places the first product in the cart. A retailer can create cross-selling strategies to sell the products together. And finally, a store can create promotions and pricing strategies by offering discounts for buying the products together. Now, a key thing to understand is that basket analysis is not limited to products only and retailers only. It is also useful to explore and analyze things like the page visits of a website, the questions raised in support tickets, and even the dishes ordered in a restaurant. So before we start performing the basket analysis in Power BI, there are three key concepts that are necessary to understand. Number one, support. Number two, confidence. And number three, lift. And in order to understand these three key concepts, we will be using the following sample set of 10 transactions from a grocery store. Each row represents one transaction and the two items purchased as part of that transaction. This set of items purchased in one transaction is called basket. We will be using the basket containing berries and whipped cream for our analysis. And here I have highlighted berries in red and whipped cream in blue. So there are 4 transactions containing berries and 5 transactions containing whipped cream. And there are 3 transactions containing both berries and whipped cream. These are the rows shaded in gray. Armed with this understanding of data, let's learn and understand the 3 key concepts of support, confidence, and lift. And we will begin with support, which is the easiest of the 3 concepts to understand. The support indicates the percentage of transactions that include the 2 specific products. To calculate support, we need to first calculate the number of transactions containing both the products and also calculate the total number of transactions. And support is then calculated by dividing these 2 figures as shown in the formula here. Let us now calculate support for a basket containing berries and whipped cream. The number of transactions containing both berries and whipped cream is 3 and the total number of transactions is 10. So support for a basket of berries and whipped cream is equal to 3 divided by 10 or 30%, as support is represented as a percentage. Now, a high support means that the basket analysis stats are more reliable, and additionally, higher support makes the basket of products financially more interesting Now, in a nutshell, support indicates the frequency of the products being bought together. So remember, support indicates the frequency of the products being bought together. So how often are these products being bought together? So in our case, out of 10 transactions, the 3 transactions consist of the basket of berries and whipped cream. So 30% of the time, these two are being bought together. So that's what support indicates. But this is a really small subset of the data. So that number of 30% is not the significant part here. We are trying to understand the concept. So don't expect that the real world, the numbers will be like that. In the real world, numbers of, say, 0.6% or higher are still considered quite good as well. So it depends from the business to business case scenario, what is a good support level. But this 30% is exceptional, but this is just to simplify so that you understand the concepts well. Next, let us now understand the concept of confidence. So confidence is the percentage of transactions that contain the two products together against the transactions containing one of the two products. There are always two confidence numbers, one for each of the products. And to calculate confidence for a product, we need to calculate two support values. First, we calculate the support for the basket, and secondly, we calculate support for each of the products separately. Then we use these two figures and calculate the confidence for both of the products as shown in the formulas here. So let us now understand this using our sample data set. So we already know that the support for the basket of berries and whipped cream is 30%. Now let's calculate support of berries using the formula we learned on the last slide. So number of transactions containing berries is 4. Total number of transactions is 10. So the support of berries is 4 divided by 10 or 40%. So 40% of the total transactions contain berries. Next, let's calculate the confidence of berries. So it is equal to support of the basket divided by support of berries, which is 30 divided by 40, which is equal to 75%. And in the similar way, we can calculate the confidence of whipped cream, which will be equal to 30 divided by 50 or 60%. So what do these two confidence values mean? 75% of the customers also buy whipped cream when they add berries to their basket first. And on the other hand, 60% of the customers also buy berries when they add whipped cream to their basket first. This means that there is more chance of someone also buying whipped cream when they have already added berries to their basket. So the confidence is more for berries to influence the purchase of whipped cream. So that's 75% there. So the confidence is useful because it gives the direction of cross-selling. So it's showing that if somebody buys berries, they're more likely to buy whipped cream than the other way around. So it must be noted that confidence in itself does not give us the strength of the relationship between the two products. Say one product might be a very common purchase, so that it generates high number of confidence independently from the second product. So this is where the third key concept of lift comes in, which gives us the strength of the relationship between those two products in the basket. So lift gives the strength of the relationship between a basket of two products. And to calculate lift, we need to know support of basket and also the support for the individual items in the basket. And then we can calculate lift using the formula shown here. Let us look at our sample data and calculate lift for the basket containing berries and whipped cream. We have already done the calculations and know the support values as shown here. So the lift for our basket is support of basket, which is 30%, divided by support of berries and whipped cream, that is 40% times 50% respectively, which evaluates to 1.5. Note that lift is not calculated as a percentage, but rather as a decimal number. So what does this mean? A lift value close to 1 means there is no important relationship between the two items in the basket, whereas a lift value greater than 1 indicates a strong relationship between the items in the basket. That is, those two products are frequently bought together and there is a strong chance of that happening. For our example basket of berries and whipped cream, lift value is 1.5, which indicates that consumers buy them together about 1.5 times more than it would happen by chance. So this indicates a strong relationship between berries and whipped cream basket. And finally, a lift value of less than 1 indicates that the two products are not bought together frequently. So let's recap the importance of these three key concepts. Number one, The support indicates the frequency of the products being bought together. So that means how often are these products being bought together? What's the frequency out of the total number of transactions? Number two, the confidence indicates the direction of cross-selling. So in our case, we learned that berries have a more pull for whipped cream. So that direction of cross-selling is determined using confidence values. And lift indicates the strength of the relationship between the products. Okay. And that also we came with a really strong value for our basket of berries and whipped creams, indicating a really, really strong relationship. So now you should have a really good understanding of